Hi, my name is Paula Ludwig. I am with the Atlantic Institute. We are an organization about promoting different cultures, religions, different faiths, just different things. And by us experiencing different things, we more understand. I am going to show you a short video on the Atlantic Institute. It's only like a couple of minutes long. And then we will start our class with Ebru painting with Pascale, which is awesome. I've seen her do this in person, and she's an amazing artist. So let me go ahead and share that video with you now.
Yeah, I'll just have that.
Could I please ask that you mute yourself? Come on.
The Atlantic Institute is a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting harmonious coexistence between peoples of various cultures, faiths, and backgrounds. We seek this goal through peaceful dialogue, education initiatives, and community organization. Our dialogue events bring together experts, community and faith leaders, and knowledge seekers to address social issues that affect us all. We feel dialogue is the most important element in peaceful coexistence, so we try and maintain several panel discussions, TED Talk events, and book clubs throughout the year. These events touch on social issues, race relations, and cultural understanding, and are a mainstay of our programming. The Atlantic Institute's education events are extremely important to our mission of understanding. We want to promote socially forward critical thinking to students of all ages. To that end, we have developed programs that seek to grow the creative spirit of students and help them think about their communities and the world around them. Our Future Leaders of Dialogue event brings together nominated elite students to learn from each other as well as political and business leaders. Our art and essay contest gives students a theme about societal issues and allows them to create wonderful works of art and writing while steering their minds towards improving the world. We're always seeking ways to educate and adults in order to make a peaceful world for all of us. Our community events are designed to transform neighbors into friends and groups of people into by associating with other nonprofits or by our own initiative. We are always trying to discover new avenues for our neighborhoods.
I put it in.
We host cooking demonstrations of food from cultures, various nonprofits to help elevate the work of others and try to find a way to make the lives of those who are disenfranchised or marginalized better. Building a more peaceful world starts in our backyards, so we are dedicated to improving our communities and associations. The Atlantic Institute is always seeking like-minded volunteers and collaborators. If you would like to learn more, find volunteer opportunities, or just want to chat with our staff, please visit our website at www.atlanticinstitutesc.org or follow us on Facebook. We will never run out of fun, educational, peaceful events. So come, join us to help make this world a better place full of understanding and unity.
All right, so if you want to see more videos that we've done on different classes, we have one called Cuisine of Different Cultures. We also call this Cultural Creations. We have videos of all the classes we've done over the last couple of years, plus any TED Talks or dialogue events that we were able to record are also out there. I want to now turn this over to Pascale, who, like I told you, is an amazing artist, and she will walk us through the process of Ebru painting. Thank you, Pascale.
Hello. Hi, can you hear me? Am I on? Yes, okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Pascale Bilgis. I live in Charleston, and I've set up everything today. I am not an Ebru specialist. I am a ceramic and acrylic artist, but I've been asked by the Atlantic Institute a few years ago to learn about Ebru and marbling, and I really got myself into it. I don't do it very often, but today I took all my material out and I'm going to show you my table. So we have everything here. Now, marbling or Ebru takes a lot of material. It's a lot of work, but once you have everything, you don't need to buy it again. And once you master it, it's really fun. So I'm going to show you some that I did recently. Here. Non, ça va. Non, ça va. So let's talk about Ebru. Ebru, it's a Turkish word that means clouds. So basically it's, we have a special water. It's just not normal water, but we put paint on the water. It's gonna look like clouds, and then we play with it, and then we transfer it on paper. So in Turkey, they have a special pigment. The paints that they have, they use it from nature, like ochre or indigo from Pakistan, and they have the real pigment, and the paints are very, very strong, but they come in powder and they have to be mixed for a month, actually. Every month they have to mix it, and the paint go right on, perfectly wet on the paper that's not prepared. But here, it's really hard to find those in America, and there is another way to do it. It's the paper that we use. We have to prepare the paper. So I'm gonna show you first how to prepare the paper. So there is a few websites online, such as marblingstudio.com or marbleart.us, where you can buy kits, special paper. You want to have a paper that's really smooth, and that you don't want any, you want an acid-free paper, very smooth, that's going to take the paint well, that's going to absorb it well. You don't want any paper that has gloss, no glossy paper. So I buy mine from, actually I have a few. I have Drawing Paper Works. There's a guy called Alan Berry who owns the marbleart.us website, and he has really good kits. We have Janet here with us, who contacted me a few days ago because she was buying, she wanted to get a start of it, and she orders a kit. She had a tray, pens, everything that's needed. And I think everything was just for $75. So she's on, and she's here with us today. The paper I have is called Textoprint paper. So just I prepare my paper, actually, and I prepared it a few days ago. So this is all my paper, all my kind of papers right here. So this is a normal paper, Textoprint paper, but the pen's not gonna get well on it. So we're gonna need something called alum powder, ALUM, and this is gonna keep the paint wet on the paper. So it's just a white powder like this, and there's a recipe for it. So alum, you're gonna have to mix 2 teaspoons of alum for 2 cups of water. So you might want, it depends on your tray. You know, I have those kind of trays, plastic, because you do need a tray. I have those tray too, and I'm just gonna prepare the paper in a tray. So this should be done 2 days in advance. The paper needs to be prepared 2 days in advance because it needs to dry, and then you need to flatten it in a big book so you're ready when you want to go ahead and marble. So I already have my mix in a bottle of milk. I have some alum And I think I used 4 cups here, or maybe more, I don't know, but I did use 2 teaspoons of alum for 2 cups of water. And so I have my mix. You know, it's going to dissolve. You mix it. You can use hot water to dissolve better. You don't have to. But that's what I'm going to do. I'll just put this water. This is only to prepare the pepper. I put the water in a tray like this. I mean, you can also try without preparing the pepper, but it's not going to look as good. So I think that's a really important step. And then I have the water right here. I'm just going to dip. I can put 1 piece of pepper, or let's do 1. Eileen, tu peux venir? I'll put another 1, so I have some more pepper for next time. So here's my pepper. And now that it's been dipped in water, I'm just gonna take it out. And it needs to dry now. So I have a little PVC pipe and 2 stools right here. That's where I'm gonna put it. Okay. You can put it on a string, but if you put on a string, the pepper is gonna stick to itself. So this is wider, this is better. And this one. So I've done this. All the papers that I'm gonna use today, I prepared 2 days ago. Let it dry, and then when it was dry, I put it in a big book. And then I also put it under plastic so it doesn't, so the alum stays in it. So I covered it with plastic and I put it under a rug, you know, flattened for 2 days, and now I have flat pepper. So here's my pepper drying, and we're done with the alum. So alum is a really important thing that you'll need. You can keep the water. My alum powder is here, because what you can keep it, you know, you can keep it in your fridge. It doesn't matter, or outside, room temperature. It's fine. You can use it as long as you need it. So we're done with this. Now, we just don't marble on normal water, because if we put paint on normal water, it's going to sink. And we don't want that. We want the paint to float on water.
So they want to know what the weight of the paper is.
Yeah?
What the weight of the paper?
I don't know exactly the weight. I mean, I have all kind of paper. You don't have to have a, don't use like cardstock, you know, thin paper is better. You can really use any type of paper, but you don't want it to be glossy or shiny. And you want it acid free. Yeah? Should I continue?
Yes.
Okay, so, all right.
I've seen more people with dogs and baby carriage, you know, in carrier things. They go for a
Judy,
walk.
could you mute yourself, please?
Not walking.
Judy Caston, could you mute yourself, please?
Okay, I'll continue. Okay, another thing we need, and that's, you can order it online again. It's carrageenan. Carrageenan, it comes actually from a seaweed. It's a powder, and this is what we're gonna mix with water to put the paint on. So I buy mine. I don't buy mine from those marbling websites. There might be better quality, but I buy mine online on Amazon, and that's what it is. It's called lambda carrageenan, and it's used for cooking. It's used for thickening a sauce. You know, it's kind of like cornstarch, but and there is 2 sorts of it. There is kappa carrageenan and lambda. And lambda is much better than the other one. So I buy this in big, you know, and this is gonna last me a very long time. I mean, if I just have 1 tray to fill, I'll just need, for this tray right here, which is really big, and I got in Turkey, I used, how much did I use? I think that's a gallon of water I used. So, and I used 2.5 tablespoons. So I'm going to show you how to prepare this. And this, the water we're going to paint on needs to be also ready, needs to be prepared 2 days because it needs to sit and wait in the fridge for 2 days. About 2 days. You can do 1 day, but you know, you don't want to play with it right away. So I'm going to just, I already have my water that I prepared 2 days ago, but I'm going to prepare one for you now so you can see how I do it. It's very simple. It's better not to use tap water because, you know, we might have chlorine or something, you know, we want to have clean water. So we'll use distilled water. So here I have 1 gallon of distilled water that I'm just gonna put in a big bucket. You can warm it if you want. You don't have to. I really don't want mine. I'm trying to open this. I'm gonna have to ask my daughter to film me, I think. Hélène? Hélène? She's not here. Okay, so hold on one second. Ouais, tiens, comme ça. Tu me prends? T'arrives à voir? Tu peux? Tiens. Juste prends la poubelle. C'est bon? Okay, this is 1 gallon of distilled water. And then we said tablespoon, 2.5 tablespoon. It can be 3, it's okay. It doesn't have to be so exact, but this is 2.5 should be enough. And now this needs to be seriously, very seriously mixed. So I use my mixer and I'm going to mix it really well. You want to make sure all the powder is dissolved, and sometimes it's a little hard because it's really like flour in water. Okay, it's really thick now. Huh? Oh, the powder is, I'll show you. Lambda carrageenan. Yeah, this is what we're going to paint on. So if you look at it, you know, it's really makes really thick water. And I'm going to have to keep this in the fridge now, which means I'm going to have to marble for the next, you know, in 2 days, I'll have to keep marbling and use this because, you know, I don't want to throw it. I don't remember exactly how much was this, but I think it's about $20. You have cheaper one for $7 on Amazon. But I got the big package. A small package would be enough, you know. Lambda carrageenan. All right, so that's my mix. About ready. Yeah, I might mix it a little bit after the class to make sure. And I'm going to keep that in the fridge. And after tomorrow, I'll have my kids try and marble. So, and today, the one I prepared already, you can see how nice and thick the water is. Yeah, it's good. So this water is not going to be used only for one class. I mean, one paper is going to be used, you know, for maybe 10 times until it gets really dirty. We don't want the paint to sink. We want the paint to float on the surface. I have a lot of other things here. I have the real Ebru brushes. I'm sorry, I know I don't spell well, but I am French. That was not really nice. Those are made of horsehair. I ordered those on Etsy. Those are the real Ebru brushes, but you don't have to use this. This is just a traditional way, and this is what I use. So those are little, I make my own brushes. This is those little sticks from a broom. See, I'll just put a broom like this, and I just cut parts of it. And then I did a rubber band, and that's my brush. It's way much cheaper than buying the real brushes. You don't need to have this. I mean, it looks really nice and fancy, but it's not really needed. So I have a lot of little brushes right here. You'll need also little sticks like this. We are also using, and I made my own, we can use combs for the design. So I use toothpicks between cardboard. We have a message to this. Oh. Paula, we do receive message, but I can't really read them, and I wish I could answer.
Just a second, let me get there.
I'm just typing in the directions for you that you've said because a couple people were asking for them.
Thank you. We're gonna have to we're gonna write down after the class all that we need, all the material list, and we'll put the links of those 2 websites we can use to buy everything. And they really send the kit. So, but again, I made combs because you'll see how we'll use this. You know, just cardboard sticks together. I have all kinds that I made. Now the pens that I have, I did buy online pens, and so I have put them in some little glasses and stir them always. Okay, all right. And I will show you how we do this. So here's my water, and I'm just gonna start. Get the little paint right here. We don't want to put too much paint. See. Now there's something, if you buy the kit online, that you can, it's called gal. It's something that's gonna make the paint float better. Not all the paints will react the same on the water. Some paint's gonna be heavier or lighter. So there's a little, it's a little bottle, it comes in a little bottle. It's actually also, it's called gal, or it's also this wetting agent. So if you put a few drops of this in a paint that is sinking, it should stop sinking. So it's really, you have to test all your paint, and not all my paints gonna act the same. I will show you, for example, let's try with the yellow. I have 2 yellows. One of them has gal in it, or wetting agent, and I think it was this one. I'm just gonna do like this, my little brush right here, and I'm gonna push. Now it's hard to see, but there's a lot of paint here already. We don't really see it. It's really cloudy. Yeah, I know it's hard to see. We always have to use a new brush for each paint. So I'll take a new one. I'm gonna show you this yellow, for example. That's another yellow, doesn't have a lot of gal in it. I'll mix it, but doesn't have a lot of wetting agent, and it's really thicker. Oh, well done. You see how it's not expanding. Let's try the red now. It's really an experiment. To do marbling, you're never gonna have one drawing that looks the same. We have the red. You see how the paint expands and floats on the water? You don't want any paint to sink. Here again, more red. I really like the red, the blue. Okay. Let's use some blue now. I'm gonna something like blue. So the paints we have, I mean, you can buy online golden acrylic paints. They're pretty good. Or you can use from that website I told you about, Marble Art. And it sells in smaller. I got all my paint in little bottles like this, just so I can check them before I use them. All right, I'm going back to the blue. Let's try the blue now. The blue is not really expanding well. With some white. Just trying on my pens. Now I'm going to show you a pen that I have, which has a lot of gal in it, a lot of weighting agent in it, and it's this one. So, okay. You see what's going on here, how it expands everywhere? It's really nice. This is a very satisfying art. You see, so just spread everywhere on your thread. Try to find paper that is the same size of your paper. Putting more yellow. I want to put a lot of pens. It's really nice to do this. So now, I think I'm good for now. Let's skip with that. So now I can just put a paper right now, and this is going to look like what I've done earlier, and I'll show you. You see? Or I can just play with it. You know, I can get a stick, just a little stick, and, you know, make my little design here. There's a lot of design you can do. Yeah, let's try one of my comp, for example, this one. Let's just try to do this. This is something that children loves to do. Okay, do you see the design here? It really looks like, okay. You know, I'm kind of making a background here. Yeah, I think this is a nice background. I like more cloudy, less patterns, but now we're gonna try something else. I can take a little stick or a little stick like this. Let's try to make some leaves, for example. So I dip it in the green, and here. I'm gonna do another one right here. I'm just gonna touch. You never want to have your little stick going underwater. You just want it on the surface, right here. And that stick, every time you use it, you should clean it. And now I'm just gonna play. So let's try to do some leaves. Yeah. It's hard to have my phone and clean it at the same time. Up. Every time I have to clean this little stick. Let's see here. Now. Ooh. Yeah. I'll try to bring that here too. It's hard to see, but there is some leaves right here. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna put some red a little bit here on top of my leaves. Whew. This is gonna look better on paper. Okay, have some red on my tip right here. Let's do another right here. So this is what they call Ebru. Ebru is in Turkey. They do a lot of flowers, and because the symbol of Turkey is a tulip, and there is a lot of tulips designs that they do over there. Okay, now let's add a little white and see what happens in the middle. My white is not really strong, so yeah. Well, I can do like this now. Let's see. have a little flower. You see, I'm just bringing the paint in, and every time I clean my little stick. Yeah. All right, let's do this. This is harder. Hop. Okay, I think we do have a flower right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and print this because I want to do something else. So I'm gonna get a paper that I prepared 2 days ago, and I have my paper right here. Okay, no, actually, 1 second. I think this is the one I prepared.
Pascale, they want to know how much gall is in the paint for colors.
How much gall?
Yeah.
Just a few drops, and every pen's going to be different. So just start with 1 drop of it and try. And if the pen doesn't expand enough, 1 more drop. It's just a matter of drops. Okay, I'm going to put my paper with 1 hand, which is hard. Usually I should do it with 2 corners, hold it on each corner, but I'm just going to do it like this. And just put the paper on the water. Yes, like this. Press it a little bit. Okay.
And you don't want to sink the paper. This is her just making sure it's touching the surface.
Yes, and now I'm going to lift my paper. I'm going to slide it actually. With 1 hand, it's better to do this with 2 hands. Okay, let's see what we have. Yeah. Okay, putting it right here on cardboard. I do have a flower, if you can see it. Yes. We have something wrong that happened here. I think the paper didn't go on the... Either there was no alum on here, or I didn't press enough on this side, but this is, we have 1 print right here. Now we can use the water again and again, but we have to clean it. You see, I have some pens that did sink. Oops, I have a bubble. So if I have a bubble, you don't want to, I think that was a problem. I had a bubble on that piece of paper. It was this bubble. So I'm just going to get a little stick and poke it. Yes, and now, even if it don't look like it, my water is not really clean, so I'm going to take some Yellow Pages paper. I have a Yellow Pages book right here, and I'm just going to go over all the water just to clean it. You can also use strips of paper, but I think you don't want to use paper for nothing, so Yellow Pages paper is a good idea. Okay. All right. Okay, I think we should try something else. I want to show you before that we can also marble on fabric. And this is a silk scarf that I've done. You see? So in the same way, it's a really long, I built myself a very, very long tray, prepare water in the same way, silk, and the silk scarf I had to prepare with alum also. So I dipped it in alum and then I let it dry, very carefully ironed it because it's fabric. And then this was really fun to do. You know, look at it. You can make your own scarf. You can marble on wood also, even on ceramic. Look, you see? Put some alum on it. For the children, sometimes they can write their name with letters. So in the same way, you see, I prepare all those with alum before they dry and then shoot on the, we can try that now and see what happened. Also, I want to show you those very ancient books, old books. This is, I think you've seen those before. All those books used to you know, the inside page and outside. It's all marbling. It's a really old art. We're gonna try to do this. I'm gonna show you how we can do this, which is also, I think this one is a wavy style. That's really nice. It's not so easy to do. So I've shown you the flowers. We can try to do this also, but let's try and do the wavy style. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have my daughter to film me because we need 2 hands definitely to do it. So I'm going back now.
They want you to show the scarf one more time before you start on that.
The scarf, yeah.
I think that's what it's. They speak the pink on.
It's really 3 colors too. We have red, pink. I have a little purple, black and white. You see? Yeah. I had a green one, but I gave it, so that's nice. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah. Because, you know, I mean, all those prints, what you can do is you can make birthday cards, you can frame something, you know, you can cut pieces. It's fun to have. Yeah, I just keep them like this, but I think I like to do it better on fabric because you can use a scarf and say, I made my own scarf. So I'm going to go and I'm going to really put a lot of paint here now. We're going to try to do the waves. It's hard to see. It's when you do it, it's hard to see on the phone. Now I have really a lot of yellow right here. I put some light blue. Ooh, see, this blue has no gal at all. It's floating, but it's not expanding. So let's get another blue. Let's try this one. This one doesn't have a lot too. The problem is that I did not have gal. I realized just yesterday I was out of gal, so I have those paints have been mixed already about a year ago. And then it's hard to keep which one has gal and which one doesn't. I mean, look at all my paints right here. Red. Mm-hmm.
So the paints will keep for a long time, even after you've mixed the gall in them?
Yes, yes, they do. Which is great. I think my red is expanding well, but not my, let's see, I think I want to use some purple. Yeah, you see, this hasn't been mixed for a while, so I'm just going to do like this.
Pascale, do you have a stand or maybe one of the kids can hold the phone for you? Some of our participants are getting dizzy.
Okay, yes. 1 second. Okay. Okay, c'est bon? Okay, it's easier for me now. This is little Ella. I think she wants to try too. Non, juste, ouais, faut pas bouger. D'accord? Faut juste pas bouger. All right, I have some purple here. Let's see. Not expanding too much. Now, just gonna do, I'm gonna do with a stick. I'm just gonna do like this. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go this way too. Ooh, that's when it starts to get really, really nice. To go vertically, horizontally. Hmm? Okay, now let's try to do the wavy style. I have my paper right here. And this paper, okay, I'm not just going to put it on it. I'm going to go like back, front, back, front, back, front, back, little by little. So it's not, it takes a lot of time to manage this, but let's try. Like this, you see, putting it back, front, back, front. Woo. Okay, I hope it works. Attention, est là, pousse-toi. Now I'm going this way. Yes, you see how we have this wavy effect? Yeah, that's not too bad. I could have go faster and shorter. I really wanted a shorter one, so okay, but we'll try again. I think that's nice. Okay. Let's put it
So
there.
one of the questions is, does the painting always start with speckling, or can you layer in stripes, for example?
Say again, Paula? Hold on,
I
let
want
me.
to know, does the painting always start with speckling, or can you layer in stripes, for example?
I'm not sure I understand the question. Yeah, no. You have to speckle. You have to, yeah, let it with drops. You have to lay some drops on the water.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought, but I didn't want to answer for you. Is yes, it's because of the paint laying on top of the water. Yeah.
I mean, you want to have a background. You can also do this. No, wait. You can also see. I'm taking some green right here. You can also go ahead and do this. What is the question?
No, what they're wanting to know is, instead of just poking it, if you could actually make a line with it.
Yes. Ça, c'est pour faire un autre truc, là. Yes, I'm going to answer questions, Paola, now. I'm sure everybody has a lot of questions. And I can't read any message. I know I had a lot of message, but I can't really read them.
I've been reading the ones that we tagged. They did commend you for trying to do this one-handed and filming. I was reading the questions as they came up, or I tried to. Any more questions? Let's see.
Which colors are these?
Yep. Which colors are these? What do you mean by that question? The ones that we just did?
Or where do we buy the paint, maybe?
Or maybe the brand again?
Yeah, the brand.
Yeah, the brand. That's what they mean.
Yeah, here's a brand. Marble Art. They have a website online, marbleart.us. Or you can also buy, you can also get, you can also
Is it
get
acrylic paint?
Yes.
Thank you.
They're wanting to know.
This is golden freed acrylics. Those are good too. Yeah,
Okay.
don't use the other acrylics. That's very you need a liquid paint, very liquid, and you need gauze that goes with it.
Yes. They want to know, when you marble the silk and the ceramics, are you still using acrylic paint?
The same paint, yes, using the same paint, exactly. Yes. And I still always prepare the fabric, paper, the wood, in alum before.
Yes, because doesn't the alum like set the paint so it's permanent?
Yes.
Where a lot of acrylic paints can actually be kind of washed off, but the alum it's setting the paint, so it wouldn't run or anything like that if you had to wash your scarf.
Yeah, if you get the real pigment from Turkey, and I have some, but it's just such a messy strong. You have to mix the powder yourself for days, and and then you can use normal paper, but it's so much easier to use those other paints, golden freed acrylics, and the one from the website, Ellen Berry website.
They also want to know if the ceramic ware is dishwasher safe after marbled.
I think it's safe. Yes.
Yeah, like we said, the alum that really sets it and makes it permanent. So
Yes,
as long
yes.
as the ceramic itself is dishwasher safe, then the paint.
Oh yeah. Ceramic is yes.
It depends. There are some ceramics, like if you go to a ceramic shop, they say not to put in a dishwasher. So you just have to make sure it's ceramic safe.
Yeah, I mean all the ceramics that I made and the pots that I make, I do put them in dishwashers, you know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
They want to know if you have any ceramic work that you've marbled handy to show us.
No, I have only one, and it's this one. Yeah, this is the only one that I marbled. Yes.
So, any more questions? Thank you, Pascale. As always, this was awesome. I love watching you.
I hope everyone had a good time. I know I don't have the best accent, but thank you. Thank you, Paula.
Really
You're
beautiful.
welcome. They want to
Thank
know if they
you.
can make letters on the surface and get it on paper. Not really. It's a dot. Like you're.
Yes, yes, you can. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
My accent, I do have some nice comments. I think someone left because of my accent. Yes.
I think it was more of the moving around that got too much.
Yeah. Almond silk for Caribbean. I don't know. I've never tried that. I know that you can boil, you can cook like spaghettis, for example, and use that water to paint on, you know.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. That was lovely. And your accent is beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Great
Thank you
job.
very
And thank your daughter. Thank your
Huh?
daughter for helping you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and write a supply list.
Yes.
Okay, Paula, to you.
Thank you very much. Make sure you send me your email address if you want the supply list, if you don't think I have it. And I want to thank everybody again for coming. And Pascale, thank you again. Again, check out our Atlantic Institute SC YouTube channel for other classes. And also check out other classes we have coming up. Next month, we are doing a fall wreath. In November, we're making Southern snowmen, which if you're from the South in the US means no snow involved. And in December, we're making jelly print cards. So thank you again, everybody, and have a great day. I'm going to stop the recording now.
Thank you. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Thank you. Check out my